YouTube Force Commanders, welcome finally to a brand new Force Commander video. As you can see, we're now level 7. We've actually done it. I haven't played much in terms of competitive play. My base hasn't been attacked much, but what I've been doing is over the course of the month, since I last put a video out, is really focus on upgrading my base. So nearly all my walls are now level 6. Everything in my base is now level 6. I wanted to make sure I did that before I upgraded my base to level 7, because obviously, as many of you know, you could be vulnerable to the attacks. So unlocked a ton of new stuff, new traps, new walls, droidicas there, but I haven't got enough contraband to do that yet. Another barracks which I'm going to put down, cantina as well, which is a nice new addition to have, and a variety of other things. As you can see, put contraband in there and exchange it for mercenaries, which is a nice thing to do as well. So the thing about this game obviously is the fact you've leveled up now, and they've got sort of the whole process again of leveling up everything else too. So what I intend to do, the plan is now, is to level up my attacking force in terms of my ship carriers, and so I've got a few more troopers to put down, deploy some more guns and turrets to build up my defences, because I will obviously fall under attack now from high level players probably, and also then focus on increasing my revenue in terms of my alloy and my credits by levelling up my resources, and also my research centre, so I can obviously upgrade things as I move along. So that's going to be the options for us going forward for the base. My base layout, which I'll come to shortly, will more or less stay the same. But the new season starts for the conflicts, so I will be playing conflict focused games over the coming weeks, and I will upload videos for those to try and push into the top 2% for the first time. I've been 3%, 4%. I haven't really focused on the push, mainly because of time zone differences as well can be a pain. But this is going to start in early, and I'm going to really do a concerted push on what's out there. So we're going to have a look at some options here, and that's that commissioning to get the mission there for level 7, which I'm going to be doing later on, not just yet, because I'll need my commanders for the push. Got a lot of credits, got not much alloy, which is a key thing I need. So what we're looking at now is basically leveling up some stuff. So 375 to level up the command center, but what with the conflict coming up, I won't do that just yet, because obviously once it's upgrading, you can't use your commanders unless you've got them stashed away in your base somewhere. So we'll have a look at what we can wait for. My troops to be full up. There we go. So I'll launch an attack on some poor unsuspecting person. Let's see what we have up there. So that's the old conflict, which I didn't take part in. I had a couple of battles, but not enough. And the new one starts again with the same rewards, so I'll be pushing on that in the next video. So I had to sort of go through a couple of bases here. They were just too low level, so I gave up trying, because all of these are ones I only come up against today, and for 800 credits a battle, it's like just sucking money out of me. So I just thought, you know what, let's just get this one out of the way. 3,000, it's going to cost me more to win this battle. So what I'm going to do is not deploy everything I've got, because obviously you're tempted to just deploy your entire army to wipe the base, but because this base is so low level, my units are pretty strong, so there really is no need to deploy everything. So I'll just deploy my cheap units, main focus being my tanks and my walker. Stormtroopers obviously very cheap, and because I've got the sand trooper upgrade at the moment active, they will be pretty strong when it comes to playing. And as you can see, I dropped down some troopers next to his squad there, recruitment centre, but as you can see, nothing come out of it, so it tells me he's got no defences at all. Always looking for where the placement is of that. Stormtrooper there, speeder bike helping it, top left, top right corner, and his base will be over and out in just a few minutes. Just take up a little bit of gold, thank you very much. Perfect. Boom, and he's gone. Another 3-star win. Felt quite dirty winning that game because he was so low level, but you know, you do what you've got to do to get some credits. Well, in my case, alloy. So the plan going forward would be, during the conflicts, when I play conflicts. I won't be focusing too much on getting 3-star wins because it's going to be harder, bearing in mind that our units would be a tier lower than the majority of bases we're attacking, probably. So the focus will be on getting resources, alloy, contraband, credits. They're the things that we're going to need to level up. I've got droids. All my droids are in my base at the moment, so they will all go out working now, leveling up turrets and things, which we'll see over the course of the video. But if you have any questions about the game, gameplay, etc., let me know in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. There's a lot of videos explaining the best methods, and my base, as I said, has done pretty well. I've had an attack probably a couple of weeks ago, but they had a mess up on the recording, so I couldn't play it back, where the rebels literally wiped me. And the reason why they wiped me was because he had something like 86 of those sand troopers with 6 healer droids and I think a Wookiee. I can't remember if he used Chewbacca or Han, and that I couldn't stop. You can't stop that. You cannot, because of the healer droids would just keep hitting those troopers, and they're pretty strong as well in combat. Defense against that would be to change all your turrets to turret rather than having rockets or mortars. You just want stuff to counter rebel soldiers. But then the risk you do that by doing that is, in fact, if they do use juggernauts or heavy units, you won't have a defense against that. So it's good to have a variety in your base of turrets, mortars, to counter what they do throw at you. Notice again though how my recruitment centre is still right next to my headquarters. My shield generators are there, and they will be going. The first thing I'll be levelling up very soon too. Dropping down a barracks, and then what else can I do? I've got a little bit of money left over, a couple of 100,000 here. Can't level up any of those because it's just too much money right now. So I think what we'll do is go for another. I can't afford that either. Contraband. Wouldn't mind having a spaceport for the first time, to be honest, because that will generate some contraband for me, which would be nice to have. So let's drop down the rocket turret. So I'll put it just in front of everything else because it's obviously going to be very weak, but it'll probably buy a second or two valuable time defending against the turret behind it as we upgrade those again. So that's going to be the focus of it all, just upgrading now and then focus on the next attack. I will see you in the next video, and may the force be with you.